Hello and welcome
Hello,
to
hello, hello.
Engineers at Play.
Yes, sir. We're here.
It's
We're
our
live.
premiere broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Chris.
I'm Chase.
I'm Grant.
Tonight we're going to play some games, talk some tech, and just hang out and have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel the magic. Do you feel the magic?
Is it you, the viewer?
Right. So, it's exciting to be here, guys. Grant, do you want to start with introductions? Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you came to work at this company.
Sure. Hey, I'm Grant. I'm Chase's friend. Chase is the reason that I got this job. I was working at a pizza place, and I hated it. And so I was talking about how I wanted a different job, and Chase said, well, we've got an opening.
How many
going on."
pizza places are going to do a live stream with
Yeah,
gaming?
right.
Yeah, really.
Right.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I had a background in art. My degree was in ceramics, not very relevant to technology as much, but I did take a furniture class, and my skills that I learned there, and also just the attention to detail that I gained from taking the ceramics classes and stuff like that. Like what is it? I'm very detail oriented, and so they brought me on to help make some furniture and
Right. You
be a
know,
body to lift some stuff.
and in fact, a huge
Well-
testament to that is, in fact, the table we're in fact sitting at.
Yep.
You know, we've all had a hand in building, Grant especially, and I know especially when it comes to stuff like that precision, like he's talking about. You know, I may not have as much patience, but that's a huge thing about me is working on patience, and so that's really cool, I think, as well.
And I like it here. I like it a lot. Definitely
Yeah.
more than the pizza place.
I would hope so.
The work we do is very gratifying.
I like having you here, Grant.
Well, that's good. It would have some problems if you didn't.
Yeah.
So.
I myself have been here since 2020. I'm a post-pandemic kind of additive. And I have a background in theater. So very interesting to see the kind of overlaps that have interacted there. For me, you know, the feeling of a live production is still the same. I still get that same kind of rush even right now. And all I can do is try to contain that and try not to Ric Flair scream into the mic right now, because I'm sure you guys would hate that. But yeah, anything as far as just like making stuff work, that's the kind of thing that I'm into. And so that's kind of the thing that keeps me sticking around is, you know, being able to create these systems and create systems like we're seeing now that's able to make magic come to life.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, guys. So I'm Chris, and anybody that's been around TFS for a while knows me. So I'm president of the
Yep.
company, kind of the fearless leader, as you
Right.
would say.
More years than Grant and I combined, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I just, love what we do. You know, it's just fun to, like Chase said, get to build things and do stuff. And that's really what this Engineers at Play stream is all about. You know, we want to continue to offer, you know, high-level solutions and wonderful products and ideas and stuff to our clients. And so, you know, this is just another layer of, you know, us doing some things, hopefully to kind of help blow off some steam, you know,
Right.
have some fun, but then also engage with our customer base and or people that we may not even know in a different way. So,
That even extends to family for me personally, because I know I have a lot of family watching. I know you guys have a lot of family watching, and that makes it really exciting for me because a lot of times I'm not able to fully explain my job to people. And like there's a lot of layers, there's a lot of different components, and so it's really cool to be able to kind of show off in a presentation what that actually looks like.
yeah. So, speaking of which, you know, we're here to play some games.
Yep, we're here to play
We're
some
going to
games.
talk some tech, but Chase, you're our game master tonight. We're going to play a game called
I'm our
Peak,
Game Master.
and let's let you kind of get us into that.
Sure thing. So yeah, Peak was a game that I thought would be really fun to play as our first premiere kind of stream. I've just been, you know, climbing casually, and I find it very fun. I find it, you know, it's about an hour to 2 hours to complete the game, so I think it'd be really well fitting for this stream. We're just going to jump right into it. I think the very first thing I want to do, though, is I'm not going to look at the screen. I want Grant to customize my avatar for me.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, while he's doing that, I guess we can kind of talk about like how we even got here in the first place.
Please customize my avatar. Yeah. So
I think it was literally we were walking in the strip of Las Vegas when you kind of had the idea like, wouldn't it be cool to do a live stream, play some games, and talk tech? Just kind of like how we're doing right now.
yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that was kind of, just it's like I think we were having a discussion about like how much we both enjoy gaming, and when Grant came on board, it's obvious that he loves gaming too, and I think we just thought it would be a really neat way to engage and talk about the things that we really like while playing video games. So
Yeah. A big thing about that, just kind of the very first starting point, would be just this table itself, being in this room, kind of helped shape the idea of like, hey, this room could be a studio. And so it was over the course of like a couple years where we've kind of slowly transformed the look of it. Speaking of transform, that's not what I was expecting. It's going to be a great time.
it looks kind of like a cactuar.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, yeah. And let me point. All right, great. So we're ready to get into this then. If no one's ever seen this game before or know anything about it, it's basically just, climbing. It's very similar if you're familiar with like a Breath of the Wild, for example. That's a game where you climb and you have a stamina bar. And so this game kind of jumps off the same idea of you have a stamina bar, but like what if your stamina bar was also your health? And so there's a lot of like weight management, a lot of health management, and other ideas like that go into making it to the top.
Yeah. Essentially, your stamina, health, and weight limit all share the same one bar. It's not all separated as it usually is.
Yep.
I was hoping you get the scout cannon and we could show off the glitch.
That would be great.
There's a crazy glitch you can do to speedrun this game in about 1 minute, and that would be amazing if we finished it right after starting.
Yeah. Bing bong.
Bing bong. Can you talk to him? Is that what the update was?
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right, let's just get Castaway going on. Wilson, I'm sorry. All right, and with that, we're off. So we see our kind of destination in the distance there. Let me point. And we're just going to make it up to the top there, guys.
To the peak.
To the peak.
Chase is our resident expert in this game because he's actually beaten this game solo, and I have not.
I have indeed beaten it solo. I think part of that reason why I was excelling more at solo than any time that I've played with other people is I kind of just make some risky moves, and they don't always pay off.
And you weren't weighed down by our stupidity and our shenanigans.
That's true.
Because, man, we get into something. We get into some real idiocy when I play with my friends on this.
Using exploits of just the way the ghosts work to really annoy your friends, or even blowing horns in your friend's ear because it's a funny joke.
Yeah, who would do such a thing? I would never.
And this game is about being a Boy Scout. Now, I myself am not a Boy Scout, but I know that both of you two have kind of backgrounds in that experience.
Yeah, I'm not quite as advanced as Grant, who made Eagle Scout, but yes, I was in Boy Scouts quite a while.
Yeah, I was in Boy Scouts. I made Eagle Scout. By the skin of my teeth, I made Eagle Scout. You have to complete so many things before you turn 18, and then you're out of the Boy Scouts. You're no longer a boy, you're a man. There's no man scouts. So to make Eagle Scout, I had to fill out some paperwork, do my Eagle project, and I think I submitted the final form of paperwork on my 18th birthday. and they accepted it.
Cutting it close.
There's no Man Scouts yet.
We could form them.
We could, make that.
Yeah.
Man Scouts.
There is a thing called Venture Crew that's kind of like the more advanced Boy Scouts, where they go on I think they do free soloing, not free soloing, but free climbing and just more intense adventures, I guess, than the Boy Scouts, where you just go to a pre-designated camp out there.
Yeah, I've heard of the Adventure Scouts. Always thought that was a neat idea, but you have to make Eagle to become an Adventure Scout, or no?
I don't know. I don't think you do. I do know that it is like mostly Eagle Scouts, just because people who are dedicated enough to become Eagle Scouts would
That's
usually
Kind of the next
transfer
step
over there. Yeah.
right.
But I didn't want to do that because I didn't have friends in there. So
It's more fun when your friends are involved.
yeah, exactly.
Much like this game, but at the same time.
I also
it's very
remember
peaceful.
that on a lot of the backpacking trips that they do, because they do a lot of backpacking trips, and it's very centered on zero waste, leave no trace, which the Boy Scouts is, but Venture Crew even more. And I remember what specifically turned me away from it was them talking about how if you eat something, you can't just wash out your bowl and then dump that in the wild, because then animals will get on the trail because they'll be attracted by the food. And so you have to wash out your bowl just with like warm water and then just drink that. And I said, no, thank you, actually. That sounds like the most horrifying experience I could have.
Yeah. You ever like in any of those kind of trips, you ever like engage with the wildlife in that kind of way? Any close calls like that, or you just freely stay away from that kind of stuff?
I mean, there's been a few raccoons that try to get into food sometimes, but
Mm-hmm.
other than that, the campgrounds that we went to were established areas, and so it's places that people
right.
have been to and like camped on before, so
Yeah.
wildlife usually avoided it.
Back to those risky decisions. One time I was hiking on Petit Jean, and I decided to go to a restricted access kind of area just to see what was back there.
Breaking the law.
Breaking the law, you know.
Always a good idea.
And I was
Somebody
like,
clip that.
why are they calling it dangerous? And then
why?
very immediately did I smell like the markings of like a large cat
Oh.
that lives out there. And I was like, well,
Better turn around.
probably should turn around. And luckily
Yeah.
my partner Zippy, she was the voice of reason in that.
Yeah,
I'm thankful for her, and she's probably why I'm still alive and not eaten by a bobcat.
Probably.
So we have a very important message dropped in the chat. My son Calder says, "Hey."
Hi, Calder.
Hello,
Everyone
Calder.
needs to say hey
Hello.
to Calder.
Hello, Calder. Happy early birthday to you, bud.
Yeah.
Yep, he will be turning 7 in October.
Very nice.
So he's 7 going on 16.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
sprouting up like a weed.
Really. Honestly.
So, yep.
Ah,
Calder, love you, buddy. We're happy that you're watching,
Yeah.
and hope you're being good for your mama.
Oh yeah, definitely.
any fun memories of the last thing you climbed? Last mountain or anything?
I do have one that sticks out. It wasn't fun, but
Okay.
there's one that I remember specifically, and it's for whatever reason. We decided to go like outdoor rock climbing. It wasn't like a free solo or anything like that. It was just like there was like a designated climbing wall out in a campsite, and we went out to that in the dead of winter, and we didn't have any like gloves or anything like that. And so you get cold, your hands, like all your nerves just get more sensitive. And so we're climbing this rock face and like having to just like cram our fingers into the rock, and it hurts so bad. I remember only one of my friends made it up there, and he was being lowered down by the belay rope, basically sobbing from the pain.
Ooh,
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But there have been other times where like we've gone on float trips on the Buffalo, and we climbed some rock walls there and jumped into the river.
that's nice.
So that was a good experience.
That's a
That
good
was-
one.
That was fun times. But we didn't really do a whole lot of climbing. It was mostly just
Wow.
camping.
The last time I climbed was 4:15 p.m.
Today?
Today.
Wait, what?
So we took a very short break after we got like all the
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
set up. I took a walk around the block just to like not get sleepy right before this stream, and I climbed a tree. And I was actually posted up in that tree for a good minute down the block. I had like found some of the pine cones that were up there, and I was just like ready to toss them at your car the moment you came by. I'll be honest.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Maybe do that to the Camry. That one's a little bit worse. It can take some
Okay.
dents.
Okay.
I have to remember that we're going to throw pine cones at Grant's car.
Yeah, whenever I do get a new car, we'll send off the Toyota by throwing pine cones at it.
We'll have like a Viking funeral.
Yes, exactly. I'll drive it into a river.
Dump it in the lake. Well, looks like we're at the very home stretch of this last area here. Last bit of this first area, I should say.
No, that's the end of the game. We're about done.
Okay, yeah, we're finished. Speed running this.
Great stream, everybody.
Glad you could join us. Maybe we'll get to the tech stuff next time.
Signing off.
Haven't even got to do my Kubrick stare into the camera yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So, the other thing we're going to talk about is some tech stuff. So, maybe let's just kind of review a little bit about what we're doing in here and how this room shaped up, how it came about. What are your thoughts on that, Grant? Kind of, give us some feedback on how, or your experience on how this room came together. Because, I mean, like we were talking about, it's been, what?
It's like 2 years.
At least 2
Yeah.
years
2
that we've been
years.
talking
Yeah.
about doing this.
Well, yeah, 'cause
And it's evolved at least 10 times, right?
yeah, definitely.
So,
Yeah, I remember making this table is actually a second that we made alongside another table, an identical one for
yeah, we'll give everyone kind of a little view of what the room
where
looks like.
where
here.
was that again? I remember it was for
That was, yeah.
That was for our good friends down at First Baptist Texarkana.
Yeah. They wanted a podcast table.
Yeah, and a
we-
lot of that, the design of this table was spurred by Jay and some ideas that he had and needs, that they had for their studio space. So,
yeah, he gave us the what he wanted, and we came up with the design for it. But I've really enjoyed putting this all together because it's been slow, and then here in the past few weeks, it's picked up a lot of steam, mostly because of I want to say this MediaMax system that we have back here. This little
Shout out to Media Man.
a compact build that we've got going
yeah,
on.
definitely. I mean, we're all about our compact, powerful builds. So, I mean, if many folks watching may know about the bento box and how that came about, we can talk more about that. But this stream is being run from the new TFS Media Max, so that's kind of our newest compact, middle of the road, kind of next step up from bento.
Yeah.
And so that's one thing, definitely. Kind of as these things have evolved, Chase. Grant has become our go-to guy in the lab.
He's the resident
So
computer builder.
as things need to be assembled, it's pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie, because I can go, hey, Grant, I came up with this idea of this thing we're gonna build, and I want you to build it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've really enjoyed building. It's really nice.
We're going to build a time machine, Marty.
Yeah, I've had experience building my own PC. I built one with my dad back in high school, and then one more recently with my wife, and then
My wife.
my wife. It's necessary, but yeah, this building the bento box and then just other various projects that we've done has been really rewarding in the way that I understand how they come together, and it's just fun to build a PC, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's really fun. It's satisfying to turn it on.
Yeah, building the bento box was what inspired me to build the computer we're actually running this game on.
Oh yeah,
It's my little gaming PC.
Yeah. Yep. That gaming PC is pretty cool, and it's nice and compact. It's tucked
Yeah.
under the rack over there.
Yeah, I've
And,
shown it to friends, and they're like, "That's a speaker."
yeah.
well, it looks kind of like a speaker because it's all the perforated sides
really
and
does.
top and front.
Yeah,
It's like
got like the mesh covering. Kind
you
of.
expect to like take it out when you're playing frisbee or something with your friends.
Yeah.
And play music for the park.
Break out the JBL.
Yeah, right. It's like the larger version. That's
Yeah.
what it looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's got the subwoofer built in.
It definitely gets hot.
Yeah.
But that's the thing that we've learned, and that's why you want to test. And anytime you do a build, compact, powerful build, is the thermal management is key.
Yeah, the
Right.
airflow. We
So-
went through a few
Yeah.
ideas with that on the bento for sure.
We had that first generation of the bento, which as computer processors and motherboards and things update, we move along with that. So we're at the latest generation of the Intel series now. But, that first generation Bento, I mean, you guys remember we had it sitting in the garage
Yep.
in like 100-degree weather,
Yeah.
running for like 6 hours to
Yeah.
try to make sure, our
Really-
thermals were in.
Really stress
in-
test it.
I do not recommend anyone that has a Bento doing that, but we try to make sure when we design and build those compact, powerful systems that we're getting some airflow and we're keeping it cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Very important. A lot of problems that people have is with airflow and just
Yeah.
CPU getting too hot. Can't do much with it.
Just like people, you got to remember to breathe. Breathing is important.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Deep breaths in
Mm-hmm.
and breathe out. In this game, definitely, there's moments where you're holding your breath.
Like right now.
And
Yeah, grab it.
oh, we got it. Got it.
Yes. All right. Now we can recover. All right. So this foresty kind of tropical area, as you can see, has a lot of rain, and these things that can blow you off the mountain with poison. So it's not a fun place, but we're gonna work through it.
Yeah,
gonna
this is
just keep going up.
probably my least favorite map out of all of them. Just if it didn't rain, I would be completely fine with this. But the rain slowing you down every few minutes is infuriating.
All right. Don't know how I'm gonna get up that cliff. Oh, 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 oh.
You got the
oh.
anti-rope.
I do have anti-rope.
I am not fast enough on the controls yet. Let's see. What is this guy?
Yeah, nothing like a little bit of
Oh,
backtracking.
yeah.
I didn't realize how
So
far
we'll
over
give
to
a
the
little-
left edge of the map.
Hey,
I
there's
was.
Chase. Tight shot on Chase.
You.
See the sweat roll down his brow.
I want to look like
Why-
the speedrunners.
Why he's
Oh yeah. The incredibly
attempting
sweaty
to
speed
climb. Climb.
I don't know if I'm going to make this, but I'm sure going to try.
runner. I believe in you.
Thanks. If not, this is going to be a really early run.
There
Come
you
on,
go.
come on, come on.
There you go.
Yeah, gotta love the little bit of grass. Anywhere you can stand is so nice.
This game threw me off really bad because I was playing something else that had like a similar terrain texture, and I kept trying to climb up onto the grassy areas. Because in this, wherever there's grass, you can just stand there and it's fine. But I don't remember what I was playing.
No.
But oh,
Wait.
you're still alive.
I'm good. I'm good. Drop the backpack. All right. That's why we have health kits. First close call of the hike. Let's just get back into it, though.
Look at that. There was a big luggage.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, get that big luggage.
The big lug.
Maybe there's something cool in there.
Oh, you big lug.
Yeah, you should just carry more stuff.
Carry more stuff.
The rope seems like it would be helpful.
Rope is mostly helpful in multiplayer because
You can
if you get up and then like your friends don't have enough stamina to climb just the raw rock face, you can drop
I
a rope
see.
to them.
I see.
Might
Single
try
player,
this.
it's okay.
Okay.
Anti-rope. though.
Okay. All right. So you like set
No, don't
this.
stick it yet. Wait, you gotta scroll to
Oh.
let it out,
Oh,
or
oh.
not scroll. You're on controller. The bumpers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Come on.
Go on then.
It's kind of doing
It'll
this.
straighten out as you climb it, just
Okay.
wherever you set it.
Okay.
Is that all of
Okay.
it?
That's
Almost,
pretty much all of it.
You can
Yeah.
just get rid of that now if you want to. That's not going to do you any good.
Well, this is interesting, but I think it's
Oh.
going to work.
Okay.
I think it'll work for me.
It did that at least. I definitely thought it would unravel. No, well, I've led you astray. I'm sorry.
No, we're looking good.
You could have
We are
gooder.
looking good.
Yeah. So, outside of our Media Max system,
Fly away.
talking about, tech that we have in this room, everything else is basically IP based, right? So, you guys know we're using Bird Dog PTZs. We've got some sweet X1s and some of the legacy, well, actually, I have one of the legacy P240s. Um, and basically, we're bringing everything into our production system via NDI.
Shout out Australia. I wish it was real.
Yeah.
Shout out to Australia. Yeah, Australia. We wish that you were real. I don't know.
Maybe
what that,
one day.
I don't know what that means, but
It's,
okay.
it's some dumb internet meme.
So, but we love our friends in Bird Dog. We love our friends at vMix. vMix is the system that we're running to produce this. So we'll give you a little behind the scenes look here. You can kind of check out what our vMix screen looks like. You can see there in the bottom left box. So we've created this system, and we're running it from the table here. So doing everything over IP gives you a lot of flexibility, because then basically we just have to build a network.
Yeah.
And these days, the network is key for everything. You want to live stream, you got to have network. You want to,
Leave that rope in.
basically
I've already got one.
share files. You do that across the network, and so now it only makes sense that we're doing live video across the
Yeah.
network as well. So
It makes it real convenient.
Yeah,
Run far fewer cables.
I feel
than
like
other options.
for sure, like I have like a silver spoon in my mouth starting out, because I don't have to deal with the amount of like headache of analog. So sometimes we'll interact with problems that we wouldn't know would occur in like an analog world. Specifically, like one time we had to like go fix like a PTZ head, and it had not occurred to me at that point that a PTZ head could be different from the actual camera. And so like
Right.
troubleshooting that was
Right.
something interesting for me for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, got a little fungal guy here.
So also, anybody watching, you have any questions, comments, anything like that, drop them in the chat. We are watching.
How many guys we got over there?
Looks
What are
like
we
right
looking at?
now we're hovering around 10 viewers.
And we love you, all 10 of you.
Yeah, and everyone that's watching, we appreciate it. And
Yeah, definitely.
drop us a follow, and we'll keep doing this and watch it grow with you.
Can we get a level 5 hype train in the chat?
Level 5 hype train.
Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
to start hitting big booms,
Oh, yeah. We're broadcast guys.
Yeah.
Red. So if you know anything about this game, you know that you can only eat the red and the golden. Never eat a green crispberry.
No, it's good for you. Do it.
I'm going to try to avoid that poison puffball.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah. I've definitely gotten blown off cliffs
Which
by
the-
those puffballs.
So there's like the more green ones. Do those push you away?
Yeah, sometimes they have like a poison cloud. Sometimes they have like an explosion. So
Yeah.
I've definitely encountered both, and I'm not exactly sure what differentiates them.
Yeah, I don't know. There's too much in this
I
game.
want a rope can in this situation. Let me see. Actually, let's see if this fungal guy will get me up there.
Oh yeah.
So we're just gonna make a little platform. All right. Yes.
Oh, that was a pretty good jump.
Oh yeah.
What was that popping? That was weird. The thorns were popping in and out.
Popping them thorns. Yeah, there was a lot of weird, randomly generated like vines all going to nothing, and I was like, that's great.
Yeah, that's another reason I don't like this too much. It has the vines and they can be cool, but sometimes they just do literally nothing.
Yeah. One time I was playing with a mutual friend of ours, and I was going off of the cliff when you first get to this area, and I saw a vine at the very bottom. I was like, oh, yo, Sonic Adventure 2. And then I shouted that, jumped off the cliff, and then missed the vine and like took 3/4 of my health away.
It's classic. Yeah, check this out. Oh no.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so I can make this shot.
It's just gonna drape down. It's not gonna be connected.
Oh,
to
it's
So you
not
have
the
a-
chain.
Yeah,
You
it's
have
the
a
chain
harpoon?
launcher.
I do. So this is
That's
a
cool.
rope. It's gonna just there's a rope cannon and a chain cannon, and chain cannon like links it together to this platform.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
Yeah, rope just it'll shoot the rope and then it'll just drape down, and that's nice, but it's
I
not. what we
might
want
try
right
it
here.
here.
Why
So I'm gonna
not?
go take the vine to the rope.
You
Get
might
the
get
big
another one
lug.
in the big lug. You big lug.
You big lug.
Yeah, trail mix though.
Yeah, nice yummy morsel.
I remember finding out about trail mix in Boy Scouts and then eating only the M&Ms out of it, nothing else. Have I told you guys about the pocket bacon that I had?
The pocket
The
bacon.
pocket bacon,
No,
yeah.
you
So like
didn't tell
bits?
us about pocket
this is
bacon.
my dad's like favorite story of us at Boy Scouts, and it's mine too, honestly.
Okay.
And just one day while we were camping for breakfast, we had bacon, and it was delicious.
It's
But then
bacon.
later on in the day, as we're hiking, we're going on a hike and we're going on a trail to get to a waterfall. I don't remember the campsite or anything, but I remember the destination was a waterfall, and we got there, and I was starving. I was like withering away. I was so hungry. And I just standing there, I put my hands in my pockets, and I have like 2 strips of bacon just crumbled up into bits in my pocket. And I I go over to my dad. I'm like, "Hey, Dad, I found this bacon in my pocket. Can I eat it?" And he's like, "Sure, I guess."
Yeah, man, you do
Wow.
you.
If you really
know?
want to, it was like bacon bits, and
Cured
I
meats.
was like picking lint out of it.
You know, it's salted, it's preserved.
Yeah, it's fine. These are relatively clean pants.
Napoleon, give me some tots.
Tots,
That's what it
man.
felt like.
Oh, good.
Oh, nice.
So we have a question in the chat.
Yes.
that?
Are you climbing in flip flops?
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
can do a
yeah.
little jig for you too if you'd like. See, you like that? You like
Yeah,
that?
I put them in the Hawaiian relaxed wear. You can throw that shroom. Well, maybe.
I could. I'm gonna see if I can save it because once you showed me that it heals me too, I'm like, poison's nothing. Poison I can wait out.
Yeah. That's true.
So other cool things that we're doing, you know, with our awesome tech here, and we'll kind of, you know, talk about some of that periodically as we go. So, you know, NDI gives you the ability to control things over the network, you know, using features like KVM, which KVM is just a abbreviation for basically like remote control of a computer.
Yeah.
I don't remember the
I
exact
think
Keyboard, video,
word. It's
mouse?
like keyboard, video, mouse.
That sounds
yeah,
right.
Something like that. But so with NDI KVM, I can control the vMix system from my laptop that's sitting in front of me on the table here. So I'll show a little bit of that. And you can kind of see, you know, so now you see my screen. I see the vMix screen, and we can minimize that as we go through here. You see you've got a web browser there. We'll come back to this a little later because I will have some more tech that we're going to kind of talk about. We'll give a little bit of an update on, you know, the IBC convention, which is their convention. That seems a little redundant. IBC stands for International Broadcast Convention.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like International Broadcast Convention.
Oh, the ATM machine.
ATM
Right.
machine.
So, you know, but IBC, which is kind of like, you know, the international NAB, you know, several of our vendors and companies that we work with in the broadcast world, you know, had some new announcements. And so we'll talk about some of that tech here in a little bit. But to just give you kind of an overview of some of the things that we're doing here, you know, with the control. So we're also using Behringer audio mixer. So with that Behringer audio mixer, I have basically interface control here on my laptop as well, and we can control that. So we have full control of everything all over IP. So that kind of goes back to the idea of you build out a powerful, robust network with every system. These days, you know, no system that we design is not going to have a powerful, robust network backbone.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it allows you to do things like this seamlessly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The you know, and the network switch that powers that is important, and the network switch that we're using to power this is the Netgear AV line. The Netgear AV line has kind of become the de facto solution for AV over IP, and that would be you know, NDI Video, Dante Audio, any of those types of things. You know, Netgear AV line checks all the boxes. With user-friendly presets and, easy system. I mean, you guys saw the project that we just did for Lakeside High School in Hot Springs. How seamless the Netgear AV line brought that network up and empowered the multi-venue campus-wide network we built for them.
That was spread throughout the entire campus. Yeah, I'm really impressed with the stuff that we do here. I had no idea that broadcasting equipment could handle all this and be so compact about it.
Well, the big thing that you see is what we do is very niche.
Yeah, that is true.
And you have to constantly be learning and practicing and putting together things and experimenting and this and that, and taking feedback from customers. And as far as ideas that they have of like, you think about how many times we've talked to someone and they're like, man, it'd be really cool if that thing would X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, well, maybe we can do that.
You try and figure that out. Yeah.
Let's go build a system and see what it does.
Yeah.
Put it through its paces. So, those are the things that we kind of try to do, and part of that allows us to innovate with some of the solutions and ideas that we come up with for people. Because we like to think that we know everything, but it's not possible.
Yeah.
And so
there's always something new.
So you want to listen to people's input and ideas that they have, and see if that allows us to create new things for them and for us.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get real weird with it. Let's see about this guy here.
Do you have a spot to get to?
I'm just kind of guessing.
There you go.
Ah, sweet. Cool. It all works out. See?
Yeah,
just
beautiful.
like that. Oh, wee.
Take a little nap.
Take a wee little short little nap. I think I can get up through here. Boom. Boom.
Does this have anywhere you can go?
Maybe.
Seems a little bit like a dead end.
There's like some. There's like some stuff over here. Like that.
Okay.
That's like the only way I was able to beat this game was like purely just making guesses and just like I got real lucky, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Yeah, the map is procedurally generated, and I'm pretty sure it's different every single day. I don't know if they repeat maps or not, but it's
They
you can't just memorize a line and then
tweak the algorithm.
I guess so. I don't know. They put in like a different seed or something. But yeah, on the home screen, there's a little thing that says like new island in 17 hours or whatever, just whenever the reset point is.
Yes, I see.
Take a short little break here on this 1 foot cubic.
You're like those goats on the dams.
Okay,
Stand
that's
at-
nothing. That's
stand
nothing.
at a 89-degree angle.
All right, let's just go a little backwards. Let's go a little backwards.
So many times playing this game for the first time, I was like, I'll just use Ascend, because I was thinking exactly like Tears of the Kingdom. Like, it's easy. Just get under the mountain and use Ascend.
Right?
Yeah.
Just go up.
Well, we were talking the other day. I was saying, like, yeah, you need to get the climber's bandana, right?
Yeah. yeah, we told you about rain. You're like, well, why don't you just get the right equipment?
Man. Up we go.
I do like that this game doesn't have, like the wardrobe doesn't really do anything, because then stuff where, like, the aesthetic choices you make also affect gameplay makes it so that, like, a meta develops and you have to pick these things in order to get the optimal whatever. There's something else like that. I'm trying to think of what it was. Oh, it was Helldivers. Helldivers has a lot of really cool armor, but some of it does really specific things. And so if you want to look cool, you have to sacrifice your ability to do that.
Sometimes you got to go down to go up.
Well, that's what I was just about to ask. Like, it looks like you're going the wrong way.
I am.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I am no expert at this game, but it is called peak.
Yeah.
That usually means climbing up,
Peak usually at the top of the mountain.
right?
We'll see where this goes. Yeah, no, sometimes you definitely get, what is that?
I don't know.
Oh, I remember. That was like it's like a sleep berry or something.
The magic bean.
Oh no, that makes a beanstalk. So you can either
Oh.
you can throw that on the ground and it'll go straight up, or you can throw it at a wall and it goes like straight out of where you threw it.
Okay, so this might help me out of this little jam I'm in here. If I
Maybe.
can just use it just right.
It's still you still have to climb it, so it doesn't
Okay.
like take you up, and so
Right.
it's mostly good for like making bridges across gaps rather than
Okay.
getting up.
Well, I might try to get to a better vantage point and then seeing if I can
Yeah.
somehow use that to my advantage. Can I stand here?
We'll find out. Nope.
Not really. All right, I think I'm just going to take this vine back over to that area.
Yeah. Go surfing. Sonic Adventure 2.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
what
Okay.
even is this?
Let me point real quick.
Let me point, and let me point.
Shout out to Macho Man, cream of the crop.
So, just talking a little bit more about some cool things at IBC, right? So a week ago was that convention. It's in Amsterdam. We love vMix. We use a lot of vMix, right? We're using vMix right now.
Yeah.
And
It's growing.
what in the world?
That was a magic bean they just threw.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's that long.
It just
Might
gives you
make it.
kind of something to grab onto there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So vMix 29, right? They have a beta of that, right? The latest version we're running is vMix 28, right? But some of the cool features here I'll kind of list from vMix 29. So, and these are actually pretty neat. So they're adding support for Open Media Transport, or OMT, which that's basically the open source version of NDI, right? So NDI is the network device interface that's video over IP standard. Kind of has become somewhat of an industry standard for a lot of AV over IP implementations. Like I said, we're using it tonight for everything.
Everything.
But OMT is kind of neat because it's open source.
Yeah.
And so it'll be really neat to see how that implementation in vMix 29, being able to use that with NDI, if you need to backhaul signals between multiple vMix systems, a lot of times we have a vMix system that's switching cameras,
Yeah.
and then a vMix system that's doing replay. The other thing is they're 4K high frame rate support, so that's going to be 4K at 120 frames. For super slow-mo applications, that's kind of neat.
Oh yeah.
One of the things that I really thought was cool is that there's going to be direct recording with the instant replay and multi-quarter without re-encoding. And so what that does is that's going to save CPU power.
Oh yeah.
Right? So, you guys know right now, it's like, okay, we've got 8 signals coming in and we're recording those to try to do replay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to ISO or record those, then the CPU's got a double duty,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that's a really neat.
Putting a lot of strain on that.
Yeah. So then on the instant replay side, I don't know what they've done, but it says that CPU usage for both recording and playback has been reduced by up to 50%.
Okay.
So,
That's-
that's pretty impressive.
That's quite a claim.
That, they're able to reduce, because, you guys know how it is when you start recording. That's like one of the most demanding things, and one of the things that we tested the most with the bento box was making sure that it would do the full 4 channels of instant replay with the 4 full input SDI channels,
Yes.
right? So,
Yeah.
Right.
so that's going to be really neat to kind of test that out and see how that
Yeah,
goes.
for sure.
But so then they also have a new quad mode that allows viewing of 4 separate camera angles on screen at a time in replay. So that's kind of neat. Like, the implementation that we just did at Harding, where they're using vMix to do their official replay.
Yeah.
It's like the official might need to look at multiple angles at the same time on the screen.
Yeah.
So you put replay in quad mode and show that. So they're also increasing the overlay channels, right? So right now, in the
Okay.
overlay channels in vMix basically are, let me get over to the 2-box. I'm going to throw that up so we can see it. The overlay channels basically are, you have 4 of them right here above this little T-bar dude, right? So if I move that T-bar, that takes it to a different angle, preview in the program, but the overlays there, the same thing that we call keyers. But anyways, they're going to increase those from 4 to 8.
That's pretty nice. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
So,
no.
I may have botched this run.
Oh,
I may
no.
have botched the run.
did you just fall and die?
I played dead on a cliff.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Well, good job.
I was getting real close there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave it a good go.
Ah,
I think
got too into it with the emotes. I was waiting for that rain to die out. Bonk.
449 meters. Is that how it said? That's how far you made it?
Yeah.
So is that good,
far.
bad, or whatever?
That was all right.
It's all right. I'm gonna make Grant's avatar real fast.
Okay, so Grant's up next.
He's up next. And I'm gonna
Make
take his
his
hot seat.
avatar.
I'm going to crush it. Absolutely destroy that time.
So we got some action in the chat. Looks like Shelby and who that is?
Oh, I believe that's Kaja, Shelby's friend.
Cool.
Yeah.
Welcome.
All right, sir.
Thanks for joining us.
We're
Appreciate
gonna pass
you
off
watching.
here.
Here, I'll take the control.
Grant's about. You're just in time because Grant's about to show us his skills.
Oh, yeah.
On peak.
Sorry, it's a
Y'all
little
need to
sweaty.
trade seats. Are you good?
I'm good here.
Okay.
Yeah, this view is fine.
Well, I just don't want you to say, that the seat had anything to do with if you don't get further than Chase.
Yeah, no Johns. as they say in the Smash community, no Johns. Which I believe is just no excuses named after a guy named John who would always come up with excuses. He was immortalized with that phrase. All right, give me a cannon. Oh,
Yep.
No cannon. I'll take a balloon, though.
Show me what you got.
Okay, I've immediately changed my mind. Give me the mouse and keyboard.
Okay, fine.
Oh, you want to go mouse and
Yeah,
keyboard?
I started playing with controller. I'm like, I've never done this with this game, actually.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm a keyboard and mouse man. What can I say?
He's gonna have that quick turnaround.
Yeah,
He's gonna have that
exactly.
left, right,
Zoop, 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 zoop.
left, right. He's gonna make everyone real motion sickness in chat.
Yeah, exactly. That's my goal. That's my main goal. I'll put the balloon in there.
Okay, so while you're getting sorted, let's talk about some other cool things in vMix 29. There's going to be 5 new audio bus configurations available. So that just gives you a little bit more flexibility when creating mix minuses or the listen mixes, just like what we're doing here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Looking to see, are there any other cool things?
Maybe Pim.
And it says
Yeah.
just new shortcuts added. So,
More
Who-
to be determined.
who knows what that's going to be?
Sure.
Yeah.
I know my favorite thing with vMix 28 specifically is the fact that they added the undo button.
Oh man, that undo button is
It's a lifesaver.
fantabulous.
Mm-hmm.
I could show it on air, but I'm really scared
To close
to
an
even
input
try that.
and
I
then
mean,
reopen
it
it.
still brings like stress and anxiety immediately to my body, even although I
Sure.
know I can hit. So, basically, the idea is in vMix, everything comes in as an input, and in those inputs, we have the ability to map, everything that you see there. So, like right here on camera 3, I'm going to close camera 3. Right, I just closed that input.
It's gone
It's
forever.
gone. But right up here, this button, restore closed input, cam 3, boom, I hit that and it's back. And so that is
Just like
a
magic.
demonstration of your favorite feature there in vMix. So I think that's really cool too. Before that was there, if you accidentally closed an input, it was a catastrophic
Oops.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you would just go to add input and add another input and kind of work through it all, but still, it was just a real pain.
It was frustrating.
Yeah. So,
Well, as you guys are both aware, like, not any rack room is complete without rack gnomes. There may be, for any listener out there, they're about 4 inches tall.
rack gnomes.
They love using stray copper wires to make their rudimentary weapons, and they'll just really get in there and booger things up. That's why Grant keeps his beard so long, is because he transports them, and we put them in a sanctuary.
I hide them out in there. Yeah, I trimmed my beard recently.
I was wondering what those weird noises were.
I had the
Yeah.
crazy mountain man beard going on, and there were too many living in there, so I had to evict a few. The fog.
I've never been low enough to see what the fog actually does.
It fills up your stamina with like a cold meter.
A cold
Chase
meter?
is like,
Yeah.
I've
What
never,
does that do?
I've never been that low on this
What
game.
does the fog do? And what does new high score mean?
Yeah. Is that good? Is new high score good?
Yeah, I remember I was playing with Hughes one time, one of our friends, and I fell down pretty bad, but I was still alive, and then the fog finished me off. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, and I still haven't found a definitive answer if the fog is on a timer or if it's like height based or not, because I see a lot of people say
Right.
very different things.
Well, while we were just testing around, I kind of just started the game, but stayed on the shore, and I noticed that the fog didn't rise until I started to climb,
Oh, okay.
because I was just kind of there at the surface level.
That probably answers it then. It's probably a mixture of both. Like, there's a timer that will only set off once you've reached a point or something like that. Some game design decision, who knows?
Well, game design sometimes makes sense and sometimes doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Specifically, I'll give a shout out to my new favorite game, and I've been talking to you guys about it. And we'll probably play it some on the stream at some point, but we'll have to see how that will work out because it's such a long game. But the Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I mean, I've never been a fan too much of turn-based RPGs,
Right.
Yeah.
and I've just completely fallen in love with that game. And
Oh, yeah.
it's turn-based, JRPG style, and it's just an ode to that whole gameplay style that we grew up with, with the original, like PlayStation Final Fantasies, Final Fantasy VII specifically, those kind of things. So, anyways, just kind of went off on a tangent there, but just talking about, like game design and what that means to us, as gamers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate good game design when I see it. Sometimes the best is the stuff that you don't notice.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, totally.
Man, sometimes when it's bad, it's pretty bad.
It's bad, yeah.
That's why I have a lot of trouble going back to a lot of early games, especially early 3D games, before they've figured out camera control, because that's normally the biggest sin for a lot of
man.
games.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I started this weekend. I was just kind of bored, and so I started playing through Ocarina of Time, right? And that's one of the things that, I love that game. It's such
Sure.
a beautiful game, but
Right.
the camera control in that game is horrible.
Oh yeah, it's the C buttons. There's not even a stick for it.
Yeah, I know, but it's like you have to Z target just to get the camera to flip
lock
around
on,
behind
right.
Link, right?
Yeah.
Right.
There's no moving any of that. And I know the mechanics kind of make sense once you learn them, but it's like, camera control, that's just, it's tough. And a lot of those early Nintendo 64 games. Mario 64 was a lot like that too. I mean, think
Yeah.
about how many times you're running through the world and it's like, oh man, I've got to rotate the stick from sideways to forward,
Yeah.
because my orientation's
your
changing, right?
camera is
Yeah.
like fixed.
Yep.
I remember there is a pretty funny review for an old Aliens game. It's like, it's not Colonial Marines. It's something like that though. But it was like, I think it was a PS2 game or something. But it was like, the real horror comes in the camera, in the controls, where the left stick moves you
Sure.
forward and strafes left and right, and then the
Right.
right stick controls the camera. And that was like mind blowing for back in the day. And now that's the gold standard for all games. Like all first person games have that.
Yeah, so just want to give a shout out to everybody watching. Appreciate you joining us.
That's you.
We're up to like 14 viewers, guys. I
look at
mean,
that.
there's 14 whole people out there
Very nice.
Yeah.
that
Spending your
are
Tuesday afternoon with us.
hanging out with us, and we appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you feel so inclined, be sure and just drop us a follow. We're planning to be streaming every Tuesday, this same time, and we'd sure like to see you here again.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do I want to do here?
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
You got
There's
too
so
many things. What are you gonna
choices.
do?
Well, let's cook the marshmallow first, I guess. Ow.
Yeah, burn yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It builds character. Just go ahead and munch that down. Does this give me extra stamina if I cook it? Yes.
Wow.
I like this one. Oh wait, is that green?
That's green.
I don't want to eat that.
Can I drop you an anti-follow? No, don't do that.
It takes it, takes it away from somebody else.
Yeah. Retract a follow from someone else and give it to us. Do that.
Yeah.
I love following my small time streamers to make their life worse.
Oops. Oops. There we go.
Well, go on then.
Well, go on then.
Climb.
Go on then, peek.
Go on then. Just
All right, where's the vine? There's a vine that I can Sonic Adventure
Yeah.
2 with. One way over there. Not gonna make that.
hey, whatever you do, just don't play dead on the side of a cliff.
Yeah, I wasn't planning to.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
No.
It
Right
makes
after
you-
I like
makes you
figured it out
ragdoll.
too, I was like really stuck in an impasse there for a minute,
Yeah.
and then the rain came and I had to wait it out.
Rain came, got bored,
Mm-hmm.
goofed around.
So, talking about some cool things, happening after the IBC 2025. Just kind of hit some high points here, and we'll talk a little bit more in depth about that. Bird Dog's one of the things. They released some really cool new products at IBC, specifically their new XL camera, the new outdoor camera, those kind of things. And we can dig into some of that more later. We're using Bird Dog here. It's coming out of
Yep.
our ears. We got 3 cameras. We're
Yep.
using the Bird Dog Mini to encode our gameplay.
Yeah.
We love Bird Dog.
Shoot, I'll put my bird dog hat on.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah, you rep them.
Yes. Rep the Bird Dog. And that's the OG Bird
like
Dog
that?
hat. That's
You like that, chat?
that's Bird Dog hat from NAB like 2022,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So that's
Yeah.
the
Remember
real deal.
We got this, and then we showed up next year and it was like, hey, where's the new stuff? And they're like, we don't got anything for you. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, and they had hats, and they're like, these hats aren't as good as the old hats. It's
Yeah.
like, so okay.
And they had like sweaters.
So and then our friends at Ross Video, Ross just makes wonderful high-end broadcast equipment. They announced some new routers. So, video router. You guys know what a video router is, but we can explain for those watching if you don't know. It basically just lets us take a lot of video signals in and a lot of video signals out and send any of those signals to any place. Right? So we're literally routing video. So they announced their new NRG router. That's kind of a neat product.
And you would say Ross is more of like they have a traditional approach when it comes to, like their tech, their tech.
I mean, Ross, you know, makes just great products.
Right.
You know, but I think by most people's understanding of the industry is that they're a higher end solutions provider, you know, to folks that are doing, you know, larger broadcast systems. You know, if you're looking to one man band something like with vMix or
Right.
TriCaster or something like that, probably not going to plug Ross in for that.
Mm-hmm.
But they do tons of, you know, high-end automation systems where it is kind of a one-man band, but it's extremely complex and powerful, you know, with their station automation and stuff that they do for, you know, call letter TV stations, a lot of large sports venues, those like that. But the thing that's cool about this new NRG router is that they're trying to, you know, offer a really powerful routing interface, which, I mean, in an SDI broadcast system, your router becomes core.
Sure.
And so Ross is trying to offer this powerful routing interface at a more practical price. So that's really a first for Ross, and I'm excited about that. We're going to definitely explore that and kind of see where we can plug more Ross stuff in, because, you know, like I said, Ross is just rock solid and it's great.
Sure.
So.
And they're also even embracing NDI themselves. They've got their own NDI product now, too.
Yep, with the Carbonite code, you know, that full NDI switcher. And that's something that, you know, we're working on kind of, you know, building a system and testing in-house. You know, we haven't been able to spend a whole lot of time with that. But, you know, it is definitely something on our to-do list, and we're excited about that and trying to figure out where we can plug Ross into these NDI IP workflows.
Right. If it's a system, Grant can build it.
Yes. We'll have Grant build it.
More reliable over here. Just make it before I pass out.
So then, you know, kind of the flip side of the coin from Ross is Blackmagic, right? We all know Blackmagic. You guys know Blackmagic.
Yep.
And so Blackmagic had several things that they've released and updated at IBC. Mainly it was just updates to their DaVinci editing software. And, you know, a lot of folks are starting to use that in place of things like Adobe and Final Cut, just because it's becoming more powerful and it's very cost effective. So DaVinci Resolve, you know, they added ProRes RAW support, which ProRes is basically a codec that, you know, you would edit in. RAW basically means that it's less compressed or no compression. And so, you know, for a computer to work with a RAW format requires a lot of power. And so for DaVinci to support that is a new neat thing.
Yeah, I've got a lot of friends where they're like filmmakers, and they use a lot of Blackmagic design products. And it really just kind of cultivates the whole sphere of cameras, converters.
Well, Blackmagic has some really, you know, it's amazing kind of, they went from this capture card company to now they have production switchers, now they have routers, now they have cameras. They still have capture cards, which we use them in our vMix systems and other products. But, you know, it's just amazing what they do and the price point that they maintain. And the quality of their product at that price point. I mean, yes, you know, their boxes are, you know, prone to issues in some form sometimes, but I mean, honestly, I mean, our experience with them is that they work well when properly implemented.
Yeah.
But yeah, their cameras are great. I mean, you guys think about some of those little studios we've done for high schools where we put, you know, the little Blackmagic cameras in.
Yeah.
With like the Panasonic Lumix lens, and it's like those things just work and it's cool. It's just a really neat solution product.
Definitely.
Yeah, so kind of the other end of that too, we talk about IP solutions. Our friends at KiloView, right? So KiloView, the company that makes, you know, NDI converters, NDI router systems, you know, all IP-based kind of solutions. They released NDI 6.3 support for all their new converters.
Wow.
So that'd be the N50 and the N60 line. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, NDI 6.3 is the idea of that is that it's designed to provide better multi-protocol flexibility and lower latency. So, they continue to tweak the NDI. It's like it just gets better and better, right?
Yeah.
So it hasn't stagnated. So that's the thing is like, a lot in the past, people go, oh, wow, we're doing video over IP. And it's like, well, that means there's going to be a lot of delay in it. And it's like, no, there's not, not anymore.
Sure. I mean, look at the game. We have no latency when it comes to capturing the game.
I honestly forgot that we were like splitting the capture of the game.
Yeah, and you're looking at that. I mean, that's high bandwidth.
Yeah.
NDI stream that you're playing, with the keyboard mouse, and the latency is basically
negligible.
Zero. Yeah. So.
I really hope that this is something.
Come on, then. Show us what you got.
I'm trying.
I don't know if this whole tropics.
So
area,
here's a question.
Yeah.
A question. It says, "What is the coolest project in your opinion that TFS Broadcast has got to work on?" That's a very good question.
Yeah.
And TFS Broadcast could kind of be split into eras or different periods of time, because we've been in business for 35 years, right? We're celebrating our 35th year in business this year in 2025. So, I've been working here for about 18 years now. You guys have been here. You've been here for 5. Grant, you've been here for what, 2.5?
Something like that, about 3.
4 years, 2021.
So it's like, well, yeah. I mean, it was because you started when we were still working on the Arkansas
Dickie
Traveler
Stevens.
system.
Yeah.
So,
I remember that. That was like the first thing that I went out with you guys and did.
I mean, I would say in the modern era, which that would say, let's say post-COVID, right?
Right,
The more modern era, and that would be the 3 of us. The 2 projects that stick out to me that I think were probably the coolest were the Dickie Stevens ballpark and Lakeside High School.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys?
I like those. I mean, for me, it's not necessarily a project for some other venue that we've done, but it's also the trailers that we build, like making the advanced mobile units, which I don't know if we've talked much about on this stream or not, but that was really fun to work on.
Those trailers were really cool to see finally come together after building them. Oh, no.
Well, a production trailer is definitely kind of that's another real niche product that we have, right?
Yeah.
And no doubt, I mean, I think that the advanced mobile unit that we built that, we ended up using to do the high school basketball state championship broadcast for Arkansas PBS in 2024, working with our great friends at M&M Productions. That is probably definitely up there as one of the coolest to me too.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing that I just love about what it is that we do. I mean, obviously we want to do as much work as we can to make money to stay in business and feed ourselves. But, we typically have been very blessed in a way that we get to choose quality projects over quantity.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like we just really get to do a lot of cool things from that standpoint.
I enjoy a lot of the lighting projects that we get to do. Like I said at the beginning, I have a background in theater, and so a lot of that stuff just kind of clicks for me when it comes to like lighting design, creating a plot, getting to program, presets and different looks. That stuff's all really exciting to me, and I'm glad that can carry over as I've moved from theater to broadcast.
Oh, look, man, I'm telling you right now, I'm still extremely, extremely impressed with the work that you did at Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church. I mean, we basically went in and did a full lighting package for their sanctuary. This is theatrical lighting, right? Which also lights the room for broadcast. But, we're 40 feet in the air on a single-man lift, hanging lights. Using a legacy ETC lighting control system, and basically you single-handedly deciphered the existing programming and updated their lighting control to the new programming for the new lights. And
Yeah.
I think that just is a testament to your ability and your talent, especially when it comes to lighting. And I think that that was pretty awesome. I mean,
Right. I have a video still of me going up in that lift, and just the amount of time it takes to get to the top. The video is like a minute and 20 seconds of like just
Right.
slowly
Yeah.
rising
Yeah.
up to the top.
Yeah.
It took a while.
That was one of the first things Grant actually saw too, aside from the Dickie Stevens project.
That's
Yeah,
true. I
yeah.
remember seeing that. I'm like,
and we were doing that right around Christmas.
Yeah. Like,
I remember that because it was cold and Grant's like, I don't like heights.
Yeah.
Right, well, you're gonna have to get over that one, buddy.
I still don't, but I've gotten a lot better. I used to not be able to climb in like a 10-foot ladder.
Yeah,
Get too scared
well,
to do that, and now I'm going up and down those
crawling
just
up and
fine.
down those ladders, running that cable.
Well, here's a good thing that I'm going to show you guys on this. This is just one of my favorite things recently, and this is Grant running with the Steadicam on.
go,
Go,
go.
Grant,
That was
go.
our demonstration.
Yes, the Steadicam systems that we did for Lakeside High School. Grant
Oh, yeah.
put one on and ran through the parking lot. That was so
Practicing
much
the
fun.
sprints.
Yeah.
You can see me in peak physical condition.
Peak.
Peak. Where am I going? Oh, it's up there. Okay. I thought it was over there. For
Oh,
some
you're
reason.
you're
Ow.
just barely, you're on the home stretch. You got this.
Another really cool thing that we did, and I'm just cruising Facebook now. You know, just trying to answer your question of like, what's our coolest project, right? So, this one was a cool one where we did the drum enclosure.
Oh
The
yeah.
drum enclosure for First Baptist North Little Rock.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I remember that
We
one.
built that thing from scratch
Yeah. We designed and built that
and
thing.
learned how to weld aluminum and, handle that clear plexi. That was a pretty cool project. So,
Oh, yeah.
Got to work with sound foam, felting all the walls. Just great stuff.
which helped us today
Yeah.
when putting up
Getting our
our
sound foam
soundproofing
up,
in the studio.
As you see,
Yeah. We had,
all the beautification.
So one of our
bit of
and we've
experience.
talked about this a little bit. One of our favorite new things that we've done is the bento box, right? So here's a picture of the bento box. So we've got an extremely compact, PC system that we build there with 4 BNC connections on the front. So those are your video inputs. And we bundle that with the T-Bar control surface and the Stream Deck, which I'm using Stream Deck on the desk here now. Big shout out to Elgato Stream Deck because we love their product.
Elgato.
But, the bento box, kind of going back to what we were talking about earlier, it's like, that's one of the coolest projects I think that we've done recently as well, just because it was a really fun R&D and, learning to build the powerful system in that compact footprint that we needed and to
Yeah.
make sure that it's checked all the boxes of functionality for everyone. So kind of see some of that. And it goes all in that nice little case. So you can take it on the road with you. So
Very handy.
I've built many of those. If you've got one,
yes,
probably
Grant
built it.
is the master at building bento boxes.
I've gotten pretty fast at it. I try to get faster every time.
Yeah.
I'm going for a world record.
So, kind of talking about mobile broadcast, that's one of our areas of specialty, So, talking to, everyone watching, the folks at home, you can see this is kind of our advanced mobile unit. And this is the setup that we did at the state basketball championships when we were working with our great friends at M&M Productions. So, and doing the broadcasts for Arkansas PBS. So, you can see there's a production trailer. I mean, literally, we hook a trailer to a truck and pull it to a place so that we can, hook up cameras and do all the things that we need to create a broadcast, just like what we're doing tonight.
Yeah.
You can see there's a look inside the trailer at the main console with the monitor wall and all the multi-views so that we can see everything that's going on. The equipment's racked over behind kind of where everyone's sitting. And, so this is the project that, you had mentioned, Chase and Grant,
Right.
that, you guys were really excited about. I think it really, as we did those things, it really kind of tested, kind of our skills and, a lot of the things, coming from the TV truck world myself, there were a lot of things that we knew and know of how to implement and try to make sure we maintain these broadcast industry standards at this compact
Right.
footprint. So,
Excuse me.
You gotten the heating pads in this place yet?
There's heating pads?
They
Oh,
added
wait.
heating pads.
Yeah, I do remember those actually.
Yeah. It works just like the sunscreen if you're in the Mesa biome.
That's good. Yes. This is. Oh, no. No.
Oh, frigid. Brr.
What? But I'm hiding. I'm huddled behind a rock.
Not good enough.
Not right.
Not right.
Oh, you missed that one. Oh,
So we've got another question in the chat. Somebody asked, what are y'all's thoughts on the Luxido system some schools are putting in gyms, the laser / projectors on the gym floor? So I'm not extremely familiar with that because that gets into more of a pro AV kind of world, but just kind of a quick Google. It looks like basically we're talking like environmental style projection where we can project images or logos onto the floor or lasers, those kind of things.
Okay.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah. That sounds really cool.
It's amazing to me to see, the level of production that like a lot of, even at the high school level, right, that we experience, the level of production that folks are doing for live sports,
Right.
Yeah. It's really crazy the advancements that have been made, and then just the availability it is to more and more people.
Yeah. It's like the system we did at Lakeside High School, that I'm extremely proud of what we designed and put together, but, it's just amazing that they're doing what they're doing at the high school level,
Oh,
And
yeah.
So,
Especially with students.
yeah.
Running their
right.
broadcasts.
Completely student run. And I enjoy watching their live streams. So I don't know if you guys have watched much of that, but they've got some of these kids doing play-by-play are just wonderfully entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember that one time we sat in on a game to see our system, see how it handled it, and I did overhear a bit of the play-by-play. It was pretty good. It was quality. Gotta hide in the corner.
Hide all you like. Wait it out. Now you should play dead. Now you should play dead. There you go.
I fall into a crack and never come out.
Yeah,
fall into
I
one
just
of those,
wanted to
like-
trick you to get the controllers back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
So here's some of the stuff from Dickie Stevens' part. We were talking about Dickie Stevens, so I'm kind of scrolling our Facebook page here, kind of show you. So Dickie Stevens Park, the minor league baseball park in Little Rock, we did a full broadcast system upgrade for them in 2020. And that included 3 manned broadcast cameras and 3 outdoor PTZ broadcast cameras. So what you're looking at right here is the Bird Dog outdoor PTZ.
Yeah.
And this is the current Bird Dog outdoor PTZ, right? So,
Right.
But, and then, there's us installing that, kind of how we hung that thing.
And they're still running like a champ.
Yeah, those things are running great. Some outdoor fiber work that we did. So we do install and terminate all of our own fiber. There's one of the broadcast cameras there
Wow.
set up.
That's one of the
in
first
needle.
wire runs that I ever did, was that fiber alongside the fence.
I
Oh,
remember
man.
that.
There's a million zip ties.
Yeah,
that
we
you
were
put on there.
skateboarding on top of the scaffolding.
I was thinking of the scaffolding part too, for
and
sure.
it was like 20 degrees outside that one day we were there.
yeah,
The scaffolding?
we had like
Oh, yeah.
scaffolding under
I
the
remember that now.
concourse.
I remember being up there just like trembling in
Yeah.
fear. I was
like
like
2 layers of scaffolding.
I was like 8 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
I was so scared.
And there's a picture of the control room, with their 2 multi-viewers.
what? They got pittons already set?
Yeah, they're fragile though, so you
Oh.
can grab them and then. Oh, okay. If you hold on to them, then they like start.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you can get your stamina back, but
Is
you
that
can't
ice?
be there forever.
yeah, this is a big ice level.
Oh, okay.
I need to get some.
So the ice gives way.
Yeah, they've got some of these. So I've got like this climbing Pitten, however it's pronounced, but there's some that are pre-generated,
I
and the
thought
ones
it was
that are.
piton.
It's probably piton. I don't
Piton.
know.
Anyone in the chat, can you clarify that for us? Is it piton or piton?
I'm probably saying it wrong.
Please let us know.
The more I say it out loud, the less confident I am on the pronunciation. Ooh,
I mean, we can go back to the whole Lizalfos, Lizzleflos conversation.
don't call me out like this.
Don't?
Yeah.
Because I hadn't said it out loud ever. And then I said it, and I'm like, oh, that's stupid. I thought that Lizalfos from Zelda were pronounced Lizzlefos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I'd only read it.
All right, we have confirmation from your wife. It's piton.
Okay,
So,
I trust her. She's smarter than
Thank
me.
you, Shelby.
My wife.
Your wife.
all right, kind of going back, because that, favorite project thing is a big question.
It's a
All right,
very
still,
big
still
question.
talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, pre-modern era, right, of us, I would definitely say that one of my favorite projects was the Sprinter van build
Okay. Yeah.
for
Which I've
Jackson
actually,
Energy Authority. And we've all worked
Yeah.
on the Sprinter van.
He's brought it back
We brought
to our
it back
shop.
to our shop for maintenance. So the Sprinter vans, basically, instead of building the broadcast trailer, we built a broadcast van. And so here's some photos of that project. You kind of see the inside of the van, custom power connections, and all of that woodworking and the consoles that we put inside of all these, we build in house. Just like this podcast table that we were talking about earlier. So. And that's one thing that Grant, has kind of become, the guy, when it comes to assembling and coming up with plans for how we're going to build
It's one of my
a
specialties.
lot of that kind of stuff. So
I like
Yeah.
woodworking a lot, so it's very fun, the opportunities that I get at this job to make some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Grab it, come on. Okay, there it goes.
Well, that's gone. Yeah, nothing like skipping a step and then all of a sudden you're eating through half your stamina.
No. Stay up there.
Do a little jig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do a little dance. Stay up on the ledge.
I'm just flipping through photos of the Sprinter van. So you can see there's the van with the door on the side that we cut in, and that allows you to make connections for cameras and all that kind of stuff. And and just kind of like with a trailer, you drive that thing down the road, take it where you need to go, and do your thing.
If I do this, will this work?
Will it work? I don't know about
I
that one,
can't
Chief.
fire it while I'm on the
I don't know about that
piton.
one.
Oh, man.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know. I'll try to get up over here. Maybe I can stand somewhere. Just stand somewhere, please. 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 Please.
Oh,
Please.
no.
Uh-oh.
We gotta fall.
Why am I freezing? Oh, I'm on like the super ice or whatever.
Mega ice.
The extra cold ice. Okay, well,
Well,
let's heal up a little bit.
reserving your fairy light, I see.
Yeah, I want want that for when I really need a cure-all. If I get like a lot of ice or something. Oh, okay, well, I guess I gotta go somewhere else because this isn't working out. Or maybe I could just shoot the chain somewhere.
Oh.
Is there anywhere that it shows you like what your meter count is, how far you've gone? Or you don't know until
No.
you die.
You kind of, you don't know until you die.
Yeah, it really just tells you then.
I mean, the only thing you can look for if you're close to the top is whether or not you can see the smoke off the campfire.
Yeah.
So have either of y'all beaten this level?
Yeah, I've beaten this one before.
Yeah, I've beaten this. I got really lucky with it too. And I had friends, and they helped out, so.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems like, because like I was telling you guys, I was watching some Twitch streams of this yesterday, and it definitely seems like that it's a game definitely kind of designed not only for multiplayer, but just the kind of collaboration to get to the top.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Right.
It's a friend slap game, as people call it.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of fun features like proximity chat that add an element of like quality of life because you can actually like if your friend's like way far away and you can't hear them, you can actually hear them echo throughout the caverns, and so like that's still a way to like communicate from long distance.
Chase had that trumpet in the very beginning, and he was goofing around with that. And for the first good while of me playing this game, I would always pick that up and annoy my friends with it. And they'd be way far ahead of me and be like, "Where's Grant?" And then it's way up in the distance. You're like, like echoing a very faint trumpet way in the background. All right, we're there. Point.
Let me point.
What if I can't reach there?
I mean, there you've got some platforms over there. It's just can you get to it?
I guess. Oh yeah. Can I make this jump? Probably not. Maybe make this jump. There was one time I was playing this and like people were way far away, and I was physically yelling out loud in my own home to try and get people to hear me. And my wife was like, "Hey, can you stop? It's really late at night. Can you stop yelling in the house?"
Hello.
Yeah, just like, why are you yelling? Like,
Was
in
that when
real life?
Austin kind of just went off on his own?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, our friend Austin loves to just completely abandon everybody else.
Oh, okay. Nice. You caught yourself there at the very end.
I guess so.
Yeah.
How deep does this go? How far down can I go?
Well, anybody else have any questions, drop them in the chat. Thanks again for joining us.
Glad to have you guys here with us.
Collaboration with the chat is always a cool feature.
Whoa.
Is this?
Your like whole body's in the hole.
Yeah, how did I do this?
This is man in cave now.
My head is. This is the Nutty Putty Cave incident. They should make a game that's caving. They probably have. They need like a.
Like to simulate the feeling of like squeezing through a small gap.
Yeah, exactly.
Question for Grant.
Mm-hmm.
What's for dinner?
I don't know. What do you want? I got. We can make chicken Alfredo.
We can make udon. We can make udon. You can make udon. You can make udon.
We got udon.
Hey, the udon era's come to a bit of a close. We've gotten a little bit tired of it.
I wish that I could eat that, but I can't.
Yeah. I'll bring it to work and taunt you with it.
Yeah, you definitely should not.
Well, just like our lovely sign is promoting in the back behind you, Chris, I'm going to have some ramen tonight. Zippy made sure that she's going to make me some food when I come back.
Yeah, so let me try to give folks watching a little tour of the room. Let's see if we can work that out in our cool little 2-box here. Okay. So, basically what we're looking at right now, you see program over there, Chase, is we got, camera 2 up. So I'm just going to kind of pan to the left a little bit. Whoops, that's the wrong camera. Pan to the left a little bit. And we'll pan up a little, tilt up a little bit, not pan up. So we've got a cool, ramen neon game room stuff. One of my favorite pieces there is the Arkansas Razorback banner. So love that. And you definitely can't go wrong with ramen, man. I mean, like you're saying, I love eating ramen myself.
Yeah. Shout out to Aji Ramen Bar. If you haven't been there, go to Aji Ramen Bar.
Yeah.
The stream sponsor.
You totally should. This stream sponsored by what?
Aji?
That would be incredible if we got an Aji sponsorship.
Yeah.
I love
Hey,
Aji so much.
Those guys are good. I mean, I'm telling you. I would eat their spicy ramen. Oof. Yes. All right. So now, let's see if we can switch that to camera 3. I'm punching around all over the place over here, man. Boop. Hey, there's camera 3.
Oh.
Over here behind Chase, we've got some cool, what is that? Studio patents, recording studio patents, Nintendo gaming patents. Of course, the dude abides, as always. And our cool wall art back there on the back wall with the network switch.
Where can I
Bump.
reach?
What you gonna do?
I hope that's something.
What you gonna do?
Oh, let me. There we go. There we go.
All right, this is what separates the Eagle Scouts and the Boy Scouts.
The Weeblos.
Ooh, good recovery.
Need some food.
Yeah, you do.
I got nothing.
Bear.
Nothing's for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing's for dinner. Good night, Shelby.
I hope you're hungry.
DoorDash.
For nothing.
DoorDash.
Yeah. Exactly. Hey, she'd be hyped for that. DoorDash some stickies, chicken fingers.
Oh, man.
Okay, okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No.
Well, I think that's it for me.
We may have reached the peak.
Reached my personal peak.
You did?
Yep. I fell down.
Wonderful.
45 minutes. Wow. There you go. Up, 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 up. Bah.
All right. Well, your
Wow.
turn. I'll just give this back to you.
All right. Do we want to have another run, or just want to kind of ride out the rest of the stream?
What time is it? 7:30.
I think we're good, with riding out again. I mean, if you want to just do something on the screen, just kind of play around. You don't
Sure
have to try to
thing.
do another run, but
Mouse and
we can just
keyboard.
chat. We can just chat some more about a few things for a few
Yeah.
more minutes, and then we'll look at wrapping it up here. I mean, we were looking to go for an hour or two. I think this has been great, and so we'll just do that. So,
Yeah. It's been a nice first stream.
what do you guys? What else you guys want to talk about? Let's talk about I'm happy to go back to the what's your favorite project question. So why don't you talk about from your perspective, Grant? Kind of what
trying
your
to
favorite
think.
thing's been.
Because you guys have mentioned a lot of things that have been really nice projects for me. I did really like that drum cage. That was really fun to do. To figure it out and to execute all that and make all the pieces and everything. That was really fun. What else have we done? I like the trailers a lot. The trailers were very satisfying to see come together. especially since we started with like literally just an empty trailer that we outfitted entirely.
Yeah, and most recently the compact mobile unit that we built for Mina High School.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah.
one was nice.
So
It's-
you see a little bit of that here.
Can I get Bing Bong up to the top?
Yeah, you could just hold him. He's in your inventory. You don't have to throw him.
Well,
So the compact mobile unit that you're talking about, Grant, I mean, we all know this, but I'm sharing this for folks watching. This is kind of our entry level mobile broadcast platform. So typically a 14-foot tandem axle trailer, kind of, like I said, entry level. So that means it's fairly bare bones, and a couple of multi-view monitors. You see Chase there just having a blast.
That's what Chase had to stand in that trailer.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah,
You're over there
that
hunched
trailer
over
had a
in that
little bit of a
trailer.
low ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just
The-
gotta hit the criminal lean, gotta hit the JoJo's pose, anything to really help the spine elongate.
I think the height of that, like the roof is at like 5'11" or something, because I could barely fit in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Then we've got pass-through doors on the front. The mini split, which is the heat and air.
Mm-hmm.
And that's always fun. Exterior lighting, and then the system powers with a couple of standard AC cords. So that's one thing that's really cool about the compact mobile unit is it's designed to run off of just two standard 120 volt, 20 amp circuits.
You don't need a specific hookup for it, so
Yeah.
it makes it more versatile.
Yeah. So in the pictures we're seeing here, this is built completely by Grant and Chase.
Yep.
You guys pretty much did this guy from
With
the ground up because
these hands.
me and JD at the time were tied up on other projects. So
Yeah.
it was kind of
Yeah.
like we were all going different directions, and you guys,
We had free reign.
yeah, and you guys did a wonderful job on this. I mean, Mina's using it for live broadcasts already, and they've done several football games. And it's been just a real big deal and a big hit for their program and for their community, So
Yeah.
Well, before we run out too much time, I want to present the question to the chat. How was your time here today? Is there anything else that you would hope to see from us on the next stream? Just let us know. Drop it in the chat.
yes, definitely, we appreciate your feedback.
Any games?
Anything we can do
Any
to make
games
it
you want
better?
to see? Yeah.
Any games that you want to see?
Do you want a close-up
Just-
shot of Grant's furrowed brow as he continues to climb?
Mhm.
Would that
Yes.
entertain you?
Yeah.
Yes, no doubt.
We won't show the gameplay. We'll just show my forehead, and you
Yeah.
can guess what's happening
Yeah.
based on how furrowed and
Yes.
sweaty it is.
Of course, Shelby comments. Yes, I want a close-up shot of Grant's face.
Yes, please.
That's all she's here for.
Well, we'll set up a private stream link just for Shelby that
Yeah.
she can just watch your face the whole time while we do
Yeah.
our normal stream.
Yeah, exactly. You can see all my micro expressions. Pointing while falling.
Well, my personal thought, I want to get back to some OG stuff. Is next week I'd like to play some Star Fox 64. What do you
Yeah.
guys think about that?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I've never actually played it, so it'd be cool to.
You've never actually played Star Fox
I-
64?
Never owned it.
Oh my gosh!
I've played it for maybe 1 or 2 levels.
I was a
myself.
poor child. I didn't have game
So
consoles.
neither one of you have done a complete playthrough
Uh-uh.
of that
no,
game.
it'd be a first time for us.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
I didn't have a 64, so.
Well,
I
we're
missed out on
definitely
all that.
we definitely got to do that.
Yeah.
We definitely got to do that.
That'd be really
Sure
cool.
thing.
I
Yeah.
know of Star Fox.
I know Peppy says do a barrel roll.
Yeah. I know that Fox is really good in Smash Bros.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if
That's
that's
my-
something you'd like to see on stream too, Grant and I just go at it and Smash Bros.
Hey,
Oh yeah, you do
I
a money
think that
match.
would be awesome because
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys are seriously, you guys are at another level on that game when I've watched you play.
We try.
And I thought I was good at Mario Kart until I played against Chase, and it was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how you're so good at that game. So
You gotta
we're
hit the
gonna have to
bumps.
get Chase to show off some Mario Kart skills
For
too.
sure.
Oh, I could
My-
continue Chase.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
you guys are at that same level, I know, but No, not me, man.
My
So-
absolute favorite Mario Kart moment is when we were playing Mario Kart 8 over at Chase's house one time, and it was one of those airborne sections, and we were landing, and Chase was in front of me, and I had a bomb, and I did normally you just throw it behind you, you can input to throw it in front of you, and I threw it, and I perfectly sniped him out of the air. It was on the final lap right in front of the finish line. I won that race. It was like, oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, I'm sure I took it like a champ, not seething in the slightest.
No, not at all. No, you were like, you turned around and very calmly, you were like, that was a good throw.
Like, props, bro.
That was a great throw.
Yeah.
Mint.
The controller snapped in half.
Ah,
Yeah, I would like to do a Smash Bros. Stream because we are good. If we could somehow set it up to like us go to a tournament and get destroyed, though, I think that would be somewhat
Yeah.
entertaining.
talk
'Cause-
about big fish in a little pond. Going
Yeah,
to a
man.
tournament.
We may have to just, you guys go to a tournament. We'll shoot some B-roll
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and then put it on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, see us lose both of our
We'll
tournament
fill in.
matches.
We'll fill in with different video gameplay. All you need to know is that we were there.
Yeah, we went there. We participated. You don't got to show what happened because it'll be embarrassing.
I'm the greatest Smash Bros. Player.
I-
Amanda says Eternal Darkness.
Eternal Darkness. Yeah.
That'd be
that'd
cool.
be a
I
good
have
one.
no experience with that game, so that'd be another first for me.
I've
Well,
only seen
your
the
wife
playthrough.
said that we should make you play a horror game, Grant. So that
I
was
agree
one
with
thing
that.
She commented.
I
Are you
agree
not?
with
You don't
that.
like horror games or what?
I'm not too fond of them. I like horror. I like the ideas that people
like the
come up with in
idea.
horror. Like I like reading the Wikipedia article
Yeah.
about horror movies.
Yeah. Well,
and reading the plot and what happens. But I don't like
Eternal
watching them.
Darkness is like it's horror, but it's not like the modern.
Yeah.
How bad? I mean, there's some really twisted horror games out there now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we could play
It's-
Visage on stream.
yeah.
Like a
No,
really
no.
messed up.
Yeah, no,
a
we
really
do.
horrible one.
Well, another one that somebody, one of the viewers suggested was that No, I'm Not Human.
Oh yeah.
I saw the Game
I've
Grumps
seen a bit of
do
that.
a playthrough of that. Have you guys
I
watched that?
think I know what you're talking
I've
about.
seen a
Yeah.
different channel do it. Yeah, where you.
Like you have to answer the door,
Mhm.
and you like let certain people in or not.
Sure,
depending on if
yeah.
they're
It
could be
human,
like
and
Skinwalker type.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could play
Mimics.
that. That's not a bad game. I mean, it's not like terribly graphic or anything, but it is creepy as heck.
We've got Halloween coming up, so
Yeah.
I would enjoy some of that.
That might be a
Yeah.
good game to play on Halloween. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So great suggestion there.
Whoa. Alrighty then.
Well, it's a Amber Alert.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Excuse me.
there was some other horror game I was thinking about, too. It might come to me.
Yeah, same. There's like something on the tip of my brain, and I can't think of what it is.
On the tip of your brain.
On the tip of my brain.
Tip of your brain.
You know that saying that everybody says, tip of your brain?
Yeah. Yes. That saying. What was that?
He had the trumpet, he blew it for half a second.
It's that mosquito that you have in the summer that's all like,
Just kind of buzzing by.
yeah.
It's a gnat, a fruit fly that goes directly into your eardrum.
Oh, Amanda also suggested Choo Choo Charles.
Choo choo.
Okay.
Talking about a horror game.
Yeah.
That game is pretty silly.
Yeah. I think that game arose because somebody made that model of the like monster tank engine.
Good.
Like somebody just made the model of that character, and somebody's like, I could make a game out of this. Like I need to somehow justify making
Was
a
that
game out of this.
Like in Unreal or something?
I guess
or-
so. Like somebody just made it, like just rigged it up one day, and then just did some like silly photos with it, and somebody's like, I could do this. I could make a game out of this.
Well, a game that's not necessarily horror, but would be for Grant. There's a game called Subnautica.
I would rather die than play that game.
Subnautica, what's
Yeah.
that about?
It's
Deep sea.
underwater.
It's like No Man's Sky a lot, but you're on an
Oh.
extraterrestrial like
It's like a-
ocean planet.
yeah.
Okay.
And it gets real deep water and some real big monstrous fish, and that's probably my worst nightmare.
Shall we comment? Grant hates the ocean.
Yeah. I like the beach.
I have
where I
seen
can
pictures of
stand.
you standing on a beach, though. So that's what I was about to say. Like,
There's a threshold that you reach. Once you can't touch the bottom anymore, just normally by standing, I'm out of there. I don't like it anymore. Not a fan.
That's no longer beach. That's ocean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
that's
If I'm in contact
that's
with the
Johnny
sand,
Ocean.
then I'm
Fish
fine
use
with
that
it.
water.
Yeah, there's fish in there. Disgusting.
Come on.
Go on then.
Come on. Show us your peak. Yep. No, we're good.
Like
Gravy.
a goat. Like one of those the dam goats.
Mm.
yeah. So
Mhm.
looks like somebody suggested Tetris World 64.
Oh yeah, I actually do have memories
You
of
guys
that
remember
game.
that game?
I do.
No.
I do. The soundtrack for
I
it
don't
was
know that game.
crazy.
It was like Tetris Sphere.
Tetrasphere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah. It had these really weird like robots as their like.
Oh man, I used to sit.
Characters.
I used to sit in the, at my parents' house, the
was there.
little gaming area
Yeah,
there.
that's where I played it.
Yeah,
too.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I used to sit there when I was a kid. We used to sit there and play Tetrisphere for hours.
Wow.
That is the same spot where I did my first full playthrough of Ocarina of Time. Also,
Nice. I know for me personally, my first full playthrough of that game was using my laptop and an emulator.
For Ocarina of Time.
Mm-hmm.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I could do that.
Is that a
Yeah.
horror game?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more about just sitting and getting jump scared.
You've definitely seen Five Nights at Freddy's
Uh-huh.
I probably
somewhere.
have. Yeah, I
it's,
probably have.
It's one of those. It really kicked off the mascot horror genre.
Okay.
yeah.
It's,
I'm
that-
not a big horror gamer, so I don't
Yeah.
know much unless I've seen it on a Let's Play.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know too much about it unless somebody's played it that I know of. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. I remember when that came out, and that was like an overnight hit.
Big.
It was crazy
Yeah.
because it's an abandoned. It's essentially haunted Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so
Okay.
you're a security guard sat in the camera room, and you got to like check all the cameras, make sure the animatronics are staying in their spot, and if they get to your door, you have to close it on them, and you have to ration power, and like using the cameras takes up power, and keeping the door closed uses up power. So if you run out of power, the doors just open up, and you got to survive 5 nights.
I've never played
Wow.
a single one. There's like 5 of them. There's actually more. There's like
There's
more.
like
There's like
7
6
of
or
them.
7 now.
Yeah.
Because I don't really even count like Security Breach.
Yeah.
I know hours upon hours of lore for that game, despite having never played it.
Yeah.
There's like 11 books with the series too.
Oh yeah, yeah, like the extended lore and everything.
Yeah.
There's that new one that just came out, Secret of the Mimic.
So, talking about some RPGs, right? I know that's a much more long form kind of game, but we could play it across multiple episodes or just play a portion. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, you were talking about like Chrono Trigger the other day, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Chrono Trigger.
I think Chrono Trigger would be a cool one
Yeah.
that we could do.
I don't have too much experience with that game either.
Well, you talk about a game that you know a lot about and you've never played it. Chrono Trigger is one of those games for me. I know a lot
Oh,
about
yeah?
it, but I've never played it just because Amanda, she loves that game. She plays it, and I've just
Nice.
watched her play it. Right.
Yeah,
So that would be kind of cool.
yeah. I remember I watched 2 best friends play it back in the day, and then a speed run of it on GDQ one year, like a 100% speed run of the game. It was like 7 hours long.
Yeah.
I would put that on and fall asleep to it every night, and then just rewind to where I was.
Man, Two Best Friends was like one of the best Let's Players.
It really was.
back in the day.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
those guys were really good. I mean, my favorite Eternal Darkness playthrough is
Yeah,
them.
that's how I know about the game.
Yeah.
is them.
Also, someone says the OG Sims.
Yeah,
Wow, get some real horror.
yeah.
Blue Nana.
Project Zomboid.
I've heard the name. I can't
I've
remember.
never heard of that either.
I've
From
seen
right now.
gameplay of that. It seems pretty cool. It's an isometric, like top-down kind of game.
Okay.
And not quite isometric, but it's that camera angle, and it's zombie apocalypse. You go into towns, you find stuff, and try to survive. It is not complicated, but it's complex. There's a lot of stuff to it. I've been watching a guy do some playthroughs of it recently, and he puts himself in like insane challenges of being like in a mall with hundreds of thousands of zombies and like trying to clear it and
Wow.
stuff.
Well, one thing we should definitely think about, I mean, I think it'd be cool to, like, play a game for the music,
Yeah,
right? You know, like, I mean, there's tons of games out there. It's like they're good games, but the music is iconic.
yeah,
Right.
And, you know, just play that game and have, let's just talk about the music,
yeah,
you know? That'd be fun.
yeah. Be down for that.
So, yeah, we're kind of winding it down here. We're at an hour and 55 minutes. I think we're going to go close to 2 hours, but we're just want to thank everybody again for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, this has been a great first stream. I've really had a lot of fun, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, like you were saying, you know, it's been a couple years in the making, and for this to come to life, the studio to exist, the equipment to be here, Media Max
Mm-hmm.
is a thing
Yeah.
Yeah.
that Grant built,
Yep.
I did that.
and we're streaming on it. You know, I'm just really proud and thankful to be part of it all. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Glad the audience was here. You know, if they weren't, I'd just be screaming into a void, and I already have plans of doing that Thursday. So I don't need to do that twice in 1 week.
You got your
Yeah.
schedule blocked out for that.
Uh huh. See, like this makes no sense. Why is this generated like this?
I don't know, man. There's got to be some weird thing that makes it all clumped together. I remember this path.
I have memory of this place.
We're all just screaming into a void. That's one of the comments on the chat. So.
Oh yeah.
Collectively
is.
together. Well,
I really wish you could control the notes on that thing. Like,
So it's just doing what it does.
yeah,
You
whenever
press the button
it-
for the
whatever-
character to blow into it, and it makes whatever noise it makes.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure it's random. I don't even think there's a cycle to it.
That'd be cool if you could like play it like the ocarina.
Yeah.
You can start playing like Zelda's
That's what I
lullaby.
was thinking. Or like the whatever the army one is. The
Taps. Yeah, taps. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Another one of my favorite memories in this game is when I was falling to my death and I was just blaring the horn.
That's
and
what I was
could,
hoping
I
to
could
do.
hear my friends laughing at that because I was up above them and then I fell down past them. So I had like the
And you're just blaring the horn the whole way. And
kid
it's
had like the Doppler effect.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, I'd say, you know, I think we're going to wrap it up here, guys.
For sure.
All right.
Thanks again for everybody that joined us. And we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. You guys got anything to say farewell-wise?
Just thanks for being here.
Thanks for being
It was
here,
really
guys.
fun. I was very
Yeah.
nervous about this, but thankfully it went well. It went fine, and I'm excited to do it again.
Yeah, it's gone great. Okay, well, episode 1 of Engineers at Play in the books. We
Yeah.
played some Peak. We had a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we'll see y'all next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Thanks a lot.
Bye bye, guys.
Goodbye.